Hello and welcome, my butterfly leaves. Actually, that would be a cool idea for a monster. A butterfly that's also a plant elemental thing with leaves and wings. We are talking about PreCure though, so yeah. It's finally time, so without further ado, let's go and take care of some children. Episode 18. Exciting! The best nursery school teacher. Cure Butterfly. We start off the episode with a battle. That means something big is gonna happen as, well, you always start such episodes with a battle, somehow. Well, often. Where this little boy is saved by Cure Wing. This will be important later, thus I'm mentioning it. Also, I love how Batamonda says to Ageha here that she's just a bystander and not useful. Which the others defend her because they don't think that's the case. She's part of the team. Which is true and good of them to defend her. Though, I love that she's not really faced by that. Like, usually you go with the like, oh no, I feel bad about this. But Ageha's just like, well, you say that, but that's not true. I like that side of his personality. Hers. And, well, we have 4 great characters. Like, this show is awesome. Definitely, I'm a sucker for the heroic type character. Thus, Sora is my favorite. But, like, if that wasn't the case, it's just that little thing that makes Sora my favorite character of this season. Because if you took that away, I guess, which would be hard because it would destroy her personality, but if that wasn't the case, I would have a hard time to pick my favorite here, and I always like having a hard time picking my favorite because that just means everybody is great. Yay! I can so relate to this because I never became a nursery teacher or anything, but I did work at some. Yeah, I love working with the children and stuff. Children are awesome. It's not an occupation I decided for in the end because, let's be honest here, the money you earn being a nursery teacher in Germany is bad. You couldn't even afford an apartment with that. But, yeah, I can feel all she feels, basically. And I like this. This episode will be special for me, you could say. And, well, Ageha straight out tells the children, I'm the best. To which that boy from before mentions, no. Sorry, lady. PreCures are the best. It's hard to argue with that, honestly. But this makes me like Ageha even more, because he says that, and she's completely happy about that. Yeah, she wants to be the best, but if someone doesn't see her as the best, but does see her friends as the best, that's great for her. She's such a positive character. This is so good. Little soon-to-be Sailor Moon here is onto something, I would say. And she straight out reveals that she knows the cures personally. Striking, well, what seems more like a common writer pose, but oh well. Yeah, obviously you get letters for the cures if you tell children you know them. Like, what child wouldn't wanna write a letter to a superhero? Or rather, meet them probably, but that's not really possible. Even though they could do that. Honestly, that would be kinda cool if she would have set it up so that it was like a meet and greet with the PreCures. I know it's all about, well, we don't want to bathe in our popularism and stuff, but I say this is different. Because you would make children happy by doing that. And that can't be wrong. Well, this is more on the subbers than the actual episode, because she obviously doesn't say letters. But, yeah, the baby speak they chose for Ellie to say letters is wetters, and that kinda sounds a tad bit adult, if you get what I mean. Maybe just my mind is too dirty. That could also be the case. I mean, true, But I also say you have to learn a lot about being a knight. It's like your will is there, your personality is also kind of there. It's just more your posture isn't really there. You're not like someone else would look at and say, "Oh, that a knight." Ah, during her training she will be staying at the PreCure house. I wonder what that could mean in the end. As if the title didn't spoil what's going to happen. Though, technically we still don't know it's her becoming a cure, right? I do not know why they dance like this, but I like it. She also likes to play a little dirty. They are playing PreCure and monsters. She being a monster, and him being a cure. And he says to her, well, monsters have to be defeated by PreCure, so you cannot just pick me up and make my attack not work. To which she just replies, well, I'm the best after all. That's cheating, but in the kinda cool way. Stuff like this triggers so many memories in me when it comes to my time working at nurseries and stuff. Sometimes I kinda miss it. Yeah. I just like children, what can I say? And gladly children tend to like me. Which was always good for all the nursery teachers. They really liked that being the case. And yeah, it can be so exhausting. But you feel so fulfilled still. It's the good kind of exhaustion. And they even show the trickiness of teaching children, because superheroes punch people. Though, well, yeah, that other guy cut in line, which is not good, and he punched him for that. Which is not what you should do for a minor thing like that. So, children might see this as heroic, thus you need to teach them that there's a difference. While you have to keep in mind that children think in very simple terms, because, well, they have to learn and grow still. It's complicated, honestly. This is about a PreCure show, though, so I guess I'll leave it at that. Them sneaking around like that to see how the children reply to their letters they send them back. I can totally understand that. But, of course, the nursery will be attacked by a Ranborg made by Batamonda. And it's a Ranborg made out of a watering can that's shaped like an elephant. Adorable, and, well, what it turned into isn't adorable anymore, but, well, simple, yet it works. Actually, I think being this simple works perfect for this episode being placed in a nursery, right? Like, there are children and simple stuff for children? Yeah, that's a good relation there. Probably completely unintentional, though. And, well, they evacuate the children, which, I mean, I guess it's the correct thing to do. You cannot leave the children in way of harm, right? But, oh no! Ali-chan is gone. That's a bit bad. But I guess she is probably very safe because she has to activate Ageha. Or whoever that fourth cure may be. Who am I kidding? It's Ageha, but just imagine! Out of nowhere, Cure Butterfly comes and we don't even know who she is. That would be like, they tricked us all the time thinking Ageha will become a cure. Which isn't the case. And I do like Ageha as a cure. This is great. Though, well, we are also missing out on this very interesting twist. But if we had this twist, we would be missing out on Ageha being a cure, so I'm okay with either. Well, Ellie is quickly found and attacked with water. Doesn't seem that dangerous, but I guess it's high pressure magical water attacks? Something like that? Oh no! The cures are caught in this bubble they cannot get out of. If only someone could help them now, but there are only 3 cures, right? Yeah, Ageha carries Takeru away because she knows she wants to protect the children. She also knows, though, that she cannot do anything against a Ranborg, really, so that's the best way of action, and she takes it. Until she just says, well, if I cannot defeat the Ranborg, well, I'm not a cure, I'll just become one. This is great. That little pen thing they use to transform, Ellie doesn't take it out of her. It's just her going, oh well, then I will be a PreCure. Come on, come out here. Yeah, let me transform. She still needs to use that little add-on, though, from Ellie. Because that's not something you can produce yourself. Also, Takuro sees all this. He's in on the secret about her. And, yeah, well, the show wants him to keep that a secret, but even if children are actually into keeping something a secret, as little as they are, that will slip out at one point, definitely. Realistically speaking, though, this isn't real life. Well, time to finally talk about Cure Butterfly. We have seen her design already because it's in the opening and stuff, but I like to talk about them when they are actually revealed in the episode, and it's a great design. She is a pink cure, as there are always pink cures since ES5. No, not even since ES5, since Splash Star even. And yeah, that's okay. I really like pink, and I really like these shades of pink on top of that. And her skirt, at least in this pose, looking kinda reminiscent of butterfly wings. That is great. That's perfect. The hair, with the tips being that fiery pinkish color. This is such a great design. Now, one question remains, though. What is her specialty? Like, we have the high damage punching physical combat Cure Sky. Then we have the more magical long distance shooting Cure the Prism. Her name escaped me there for a second. Whoops. Then we have the flying one, Cure Wing. And she is defensive. She has this shield. But, yeah, while that is true, there's a bit more about her specialty in this group. Also, I love how they all have a kind of specialty. I didn't think we have seen this before. Sure, there were elements and stuff, but usually it's just, yeah, we can attack. But they all fight very differently. She's good at dancing around attacks, avoiding them. So basically she's very swift and defensive. And let's add one more thing to that even. Which is not really a special power or anything, but she fights very creatively. Like doing this. Yeah, putting a diaper on the enemy. Just the head included, which kind of sounds disgusting, having a diaper on your head. But, like, also down there. Ugh. But I guess the main thing is the defensiveness, because even her special attack uses that shield, kinda. Because in Butterfly Press, she uses that thing and, well, dong! Does that, basically. Which, ouch. And yeah, thus basically this episode ends with the introduction of Cure Butterfly. And everyone is kinda hyper in this episode, as is Ageha. She kinda takes them with her on this hype train, which, oh, I enjoy. There's so much positivity in this episode. And so much energy. This was a perfect introduction episode for a new Cure. I'm not gonna say the perfect one, because there are a lot of very, very perfect introductory episodes for Cures. And this is one of them. It depicts Ageha as the center of everything. It shows her personality well, and yeah, this was just a great episode. And finally your team is assembled at episode 18. You think we get the extra Cure, like, soon? I think not before, like, episode 25-ish. That time has to be given at least. Maybe around episode 30 even. Or maybe we don't get any extra Cure at all. Who knows? Well, maybe some people know because there are leaks or something, but don't talk about leaks and stuff. Don't spoil stuff. We are just talking about what happened up to this point, please. So, behave in the comments. Now, with very hyperactive positivity, tell me in the comments down below what you think about this episode. I cannot keep talking this fast for long, or else I will stumble upon my words. I do it while talking normally already, so, well, that was weird. Yeah, comments, please. Also, become the best by clicking the like and subscribe button as well as that little bell. And check out the links down in the description below to my Twitter, Instagram and Discord, where I post stuff, keep you updated, all the good things, as well as to my merch store and my Twitch, where I live stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. I hope to see you over there as well, and until next time, butterfly bye!